Hi everyone, I am in Chengdu, China, and today I'm going to take you with me in the city for some sightseeing. Well, before starting, I would like to show you the room where I am staying at in the hotel. Also, I will show you the breakfast so that you have an idea what a classical Chinese breakfast, and then we'll start the tour. Before getting started with the Chengdu city tour, I want to give you a room tour. The hotel name is Jinyun Hotel Chengdu in Jinyun district, northwest of the city. It's very close to the campus. It has a very nice view on the city. I'm staying in the King Business Suite, which is spacious with a big bathtub, a nice vanity. You can see the shower place. So it's very nice hotel room. Also, I wanted to give you a breakfast buffet tour because many of my family and friends, they're very curious and asking me how is it like to eat in China. So this is really a Chinese breakfast buffet, as you can see. I have here fried onion and the famous fried dough sticks, very famous in China. Moving then to the vegetables, those are famous, the bok choy in Chinese, if you can read it. I cannot read Chinese, but it looks already delicious, but I'm sure it's very spicy. We are in Sichuan province. And then potato, ham. This is definitely some bamboo shoots with mushrooms and some meat. Moving then to another plate, I'm not sure what it is, but it looks glutinous, interesting. Shredded meat, classical ham, red beans, sausages, and corn. I see a lot of people in China eating corn. I don't know if this will represent the right word in Chinese. And then classical eggs. If you are I'm trying to learn Chinese, so it's important for me to document these plates. And then the very famous fried rice mix with eggs, as you can see. This is the famous osmanthus, which is fried rice. Very delicious. Moving to the king of breakfast in China, which is the congee. As you can see, the congee is simply kind of rice puree, and it's a porridge actually. This is a classical one, classical porridge, plain it looks like. This looks like to be with chicken, some savory mix, and maybe this is with mung beans. I think so. So those three types of congee are the main breakfast ingredients. It's a low-calorie breakfast, and then you can combine it with the different combination. I like very much the peanuts, for example. I'm not sure what's else here, but this looks like beans and other mixes. Moving then to the bread, cakes, looks delicious, some buns, cupcake, and the most important, the cutlery, very classical in China to have these Chinese spoons, and then you pick up your chopsticks. Continue the buffet. As you can see here, salads and some dressing, different dressings, red beans, corn, cucumber salad, the famous century eggs, also known as alkalized or preserved eggs, and they are a very famous culinary dish in China. I would see what's written in Chinese, as you can see. Then we have the chicken, I guess, filet. This is a kind of plant, lotus, it looks to me like. Not sure what's the name of it. Kimchi, I know that. A mix of vegetables. And the famous algae, which are the seaweed wakame. Wakame is always salty a bit, but it's very delicious. And I assume this is a kind of tofu, maybe. Classical yogurt. And continuing fried eggs. Then the dessert. Here in China, the dessert could be these cherry tomato, orange, sliced melons. And I'm curious what is in this. Yeah, this is sweet potato, very delicious. And this is a kind of other route, not sure about it. I will check what is written in Chinese in case somebody can translate it. Then, yeah, the famous buns. Those are very famous in China. They are filled most of the time with a mix of meat. They are called baozi or bao buns, very delicious. And I think here comes sticky rice. This is so delicious one. I like it so much. I don't know what is written here, but I like this so much. It's delicious, looking like a cake. It's also one of the speciality here in the Chinese breakfast. Moving then to the different dressings, celery, cilantro. I think this is soya vinegar, or this is vinegar and this is soya. Sesame seeds, salt, sesame oil. You can see sesame oil. Yes, and then this is a hot chili sauce with pepper. Then we can see here some steamed or spiced boiled eggs, spiced boiled eggs, if I'm right. And I assume this is the famous tofu. I don't know if this is the right word, but this looks like the tofu. Delicious. So, I'm starting my breakfast. It looks very delicious. I will start with tasting.
It tastes very nice. So let's go.
Today we'll start our visit in Chengdu in a giant panda breeding center. This center is the #1 attraction in the city of Chengdu, and we are going to see the big giant panda and the red panda. So let's go.
So the giant panda breeding park has more than 240 pandas, and this is a policy that started in the 1980s when joint exchange and cooperation between animal protection organizations and research facilities in China started to develop, so that giant panda can travel overseas and live there for a period of time to increase the number of pandas. So giant pandas experience heat stress when temperatures climb above 25 degrees Celsius, so they have to live at temperatures below 25 to stay healthy. During summers they stay indoors so that they are protected from the heat.
So actually the red panda and the giant panda are not the same family. As you can see, the red panda was scientifically classified by European scientists in 1825, and 40 years after, the red panda was classified and renamed to distinguish it from the great panda. Both of the species eat bamboo, which is low in nutrition with high fiber, which accounts for 90% of their food intake, whether the giant panda or the red panda. And the forehand of the giant panda and the red panda have evolved with a special structure called the pseudo thumb, allowing them to grasp the bamboo. When you look at the family structure from a species and genus family, you can distinguish the bears from the giant pandas and the red pandas. Definitely the bears fall under them, the Asiatic black bear, the brown bear, and the polar bear, under the name or the genus Ursus. But the giant panda has a special name, Ailanopoda melanoleuca, and the red panda has another name, which is Ailurus.
So the park is huge and you can spend the whole day in the park, but for now let's go for lunch.
So walking in the street by accident, I found this restaurant. It's halal. So they are serving dumplings, and I ordered shredded tofu. So this is my lunch. Just arrived at the Wangjiang Park in Chengdu. It is a bamboo park. Let's go have a look what is inside.
来了，在这儿。哇！
So guys, I arrived at Jinli Street, one of the most famous streets in Chengdu. Touristic, full of restaurants, food, souvenirs. It's really crazy, full of lights and people, and it's bordering a Buddhist temple, so it's worth it to come earlier to visit the Buddhist temple and then follow with visiting the Jinli Street. Definitely I recommend it, and see you later.
So as I told you in the arriving to China video, my 4G mobile is not working and I had to buy a 5G SIM, and I'm going
to choose among those options. As you can see the prices, this is the one I bought. Those are also good prices, but the problem is that this is not a 4K camera, so I opted for this option of the 4K, and I preferred the one that has non-reflective surface at the back. So those are the mobiles we checked, and we decided to take this one. Yeah, this was the black and this one. Yeah. And then there's other options if you want to. Bye bye. Thank you. Ah, interesting. So this is the Xiaomi car. So I can connect to this car with my smartphone. Oh, more beautiful. Nice. So, Jiaoli, this is your car or my car?
Wow, a very interesting question.
Yes.
What's the difference between Xiaomi car and Porsche?
I don't know. Really?
Try to find it.
The purchase was successful?
Thank you, Jiaoli, and let's go to Chongqiu.
So well guys, this is the end of today's trip. It was a very long day. Chengdu is a very great city. It's full of authentic and old history, more than 2,000 years old, and in the same time it's a very modern, very exciting, busy, thriving city with industrial project. So I will keep looking forward to come back. I have a long collaboration project with Southwest Jiaotong University. I would like to thank Zhao Li Dang and Nan and all the team of the university. And I will see you in the next video. Keep connected. Thank you for following.